Good morning, everyone. Have you ever heard of the saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure? Well, that is how I like to think about thrift shopping. In the past, thrift shopping is seen as a negative reputation among older generations for being an alternative for young people who can afford brand names. But somewhere along the fashion lines, it became a trend sweeping the nations, especially among the millennials. So many online thrift stores and websites like Carousel, Poshmark, and Depop are appearing in the past 2 years to help people sell their clothes virtually. As thrift shopping is now becoming a trend, it is important to be aware of it, especially if you're one of the many who's following the trend, because that's what being responsible is, right? For the past 2 years, I have also been following the trend of thrift shopping. And I also run an online thrift store with my sister where every month we would go hunt for second-hand clothes in local markets and resell it online on Instagram. Apparently, I found that thrift shopping has so many benefits. The immense good it has is not only for individual but also for the environment and the society. So today, I will first discuss the benefit of thrift shopping to the environment. Second, I will discuss the social benefit. And finally, I will discuss the benefit it has for personal. There are many benefits of thrift shopping when it comes to environmental sustainability. The act of wearing clothes reduces waste and pollution because the clothing production itself is costly to the environment. Do you know that fashion industry is to be the second most polluting industry after only passing petroleum? In 2012, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, which is based in the United States, rubber, leather, and textiles made up nearly 9% of 251 million waste produced only in the United States. The Greenpeace organization has also calculated that the clothing production has doubled from 2000 to 2012. And is expected to rise even more. Now, imagine the textile waste that we're going to have in the future if we keep buying new clothes. The fashion industry also carries a high carbon emission. They're responsible for more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined as for its carbon emission, because new clothes are more likely to travel long distances before they are being sold. So, when you're thrift shopping, it means you are also lightening your carbon footprint, which is great to save the Earth's ozone. Another problem with fashion industry is that the production of clothing itself uses a tremendous amount of resources. For example, to make a single pair of jeans, it takes around 7,500 liters of water, which is about the same amount of water that the average person drinks for over 7 years. According to an annual report of a thrift website called ThredUp, if everyone bought second-hand items for an entire year, it would save enough water to supply California for about 14 years. Buying from thrift stores also extends the lifespan of our clothes and keeps them out of the landfill. Every year, in America itself, one person is averaged to dump 27 kilograms of their clothes to the landfills. And what happens when clothes end up in the landfills? Let's take a look. Cotton takes 1 to 5 months to biodegrade in the landfills, whereas nylon can take 30 to 40 years to biodegrade. And synthetic fibers like polyester can take between 20 to 200 years to biodegrade in the landfills. Now that we have learned that buying second-hand items or buying clothes from thrift stores is so much better for the environment because it supports sustainability, I will discuss the benefit it has for society. When you're thrift shopping, it's so much easier to track where your goods or clothes have traveled because thrift items are locally sourced. You know whether your money is spent to its full potential for protecting the workers and the community around the stores. A documentary titled The True Cost has exposed that the fashion industry Such brand names as Zara, H&M, and Pull&Bear have their production hub in the poor and cheap conditioned sweatshops in Bangladesh. The factory workers there are forced to work 14 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they only earn 3,000 takas a month, or about 500,000 rupiah. So when you're thrift shopping, it means you are indirectly contributing to put an end to the fast fashion industry, which built on the breaking back. When you're buying goods or clothes from thrift stores, you can as well make a charity, because so many thrift stores directly support charity. For example, the non-profit organizations such as Oxfam in Europe commonly uses thrift stores and websites to help raise funds for supporting the third world countries' children's education. Another thrift website called Community Thrift is also partnering with over 200 diverse charitable organizations, varied from preserving the environment to empowering women and minorities. After knowing that thrift shopping is socially conscious, now let's discuss the personal benefits. The personal benefit that you get from buying secondhand is obviously because it's cheap. It's so much less expensive than the retail items, and it often actually comes with better quality than the new ones. Third, I've found that by switching to thrift shopping for an entire year, it could save you money for a monthly massage at a spa or a cup of cappuccino every single day, or also known as a whole lot of cash. Not only you save money, but in addition to that, you will be the only person who has the clothes, because thrift clothing infrequently comes in multiples, so you will be much less likely to bump into someone wearing the exact same thing. So today, I have first discussed the environmental benefits of thrift shopping. Second, I discussed the social benefits. And lastly, I have discussed the benefit it has for personal. In other words, thrift shopping is so much more environmentally and socially responsible and personally rewarding. And although the trend doesn't change people's consumptive behavior, it actually changes the world. Thank you.